Okay, at this point we've all seen the Going Merry's Klabautermann. Over in Skypiea arc, we see this little kid in a raincoat trying to fix up the Going Merry. Usopp sees him, all hell breaks loose because we don't know what's going on. It's the Merry's Klabautermann because the Merry is going down very soon. The Merry's on its death knees. But this video isn't about the Going Merry's Klabautermann. This video is about the Thousand Sunny's Klabautermann. How would you feel about seeing the Sunny's Klabautermann? How terrifying would that be to see the ship that Frankie made on its death knells? This is less of a prediction video and more of just me voicing what I would like to see and how I would like to see the Klabautermann for the Sunny appear. Okay, I want you all to imagine this. You've got the Thousand Sunny having to hold off some form of attack. You've got, you know, the Marines, you've got a Blackbeard ship, you've got the world government, something's attacking the Thousand Sunny. Now granted, at this moment, there are only a few people on the ship. For whatever reason, the crew separated again. This is towards the end of the series too, by the way. But near the end, you've only got 3 people on the ship. You have got Jinbei, helmsman, so he's driving the ship. You've got Usopp as a sniper, and manning all the guns. And you have Frankie, you know, dealing with any sort of repairs, quick fixes, dealing with any of the extra stuff that Usopp can't handle. Now granted, at this point, they're going down. There is nothing that's going to save them. Their job at this point is to hold the line. They're like, we got to hold off this group while the rest of our crew can go deal with whatever the problem is they're dealing with right now, whether that be getting the One Piece, finding an extra poneglyph, that sort of thing. They're doing something. But anyway, they're going down with the ship. They're fighting their hardest. They are pulling out all the stops, every weapon the Thousand Sunny has, maybe a couple extra ones that Jinbei and Usopp and Frankie have decided to design extra. There's new stuff, things are going crazy. They're freaking out, but they're also holding the line. This is a very dire moment, and they know they're going down. At this point, there's all hope is gone. Until you hear a tiny little voice shouting, "Fire!" You see extra cannons that Usopp's not manning firing. You see extra, you know, sails come down maybe, or, you know, call-outs happening that they don't recognize this voice, except for one person. Usopp recognizes this voice. It's a voice he remembers from over 2 years ago, back in the sky. Usopp looks back, and he sees somewhere on the ship a little child wearing a full set of rain gear and a little pirate captain hat, shouting fire and commanding another little child with another set of golden rain gear, running between cannons faster than anybody else can handle, firing off bullets, gallon cannons. Like, this should not be happening. The Thousand Sunny cannot handle this. The Going Merry's Klabautermann has returned because it's, you know, I bet you Frankie definitely kept some of the wood from the Going Merry to build pieces of the Thousand Sunny, because I doubt he had enough money to get every single aspect of Atom Wood. He probably has some pieces from the Thousand Sunny just as a good, you know, good faith. That Klabautermann is back and commanding the Sunny's Klabautermann, because as we know, Klabautermann appear when the ships are in danger. The ship's about to go down, but it's well taken care of, and nobody can debate that both of these ships were taken care of with love and respect. Now granted, the Thousand Sunny is taken care of better, but that's only because they have better tools at this point. They have Frankie to keep track of it. Now Usopp starts crying happy tears because he sees the Merry again. He sees the Merry again, he is happy, he's ecstatic. Frankie and Jinbei are like, who are these people? Now they both understand what these are after a moment of revelation, like, oh, we know what's happening. We may survive this. What would make this even better is, say, the Mini Merry 2 and the other little pieces of the ship that are not actually the ship, but they're just parts of it, start popping out with their own Klabautermann. And they just start going to ham, and they actually do manage to hold off this attack on them. I think that would be some great closure to the entirety of the Klabautermann myth in One Piece, would be just to see the Going Merry again, like one last time, just see him one last time. And you also see the Sunny's Klabautermann. Now the Sunny's Klabautermann could look different, and honestly I would love to see the design of Klabautermann be very similar to the one from the movie, the film Red movie, with his little plush toy looking thing with the lion head on top. I think that'd be kind of cute, but I would be okay if it was just like a little spirit. But how cool would that be, just to see these 2 crew members that we don't ever see again pop up? And you know, the Klabautermanns are meant to warn of impending doom, but maybe in this chance they decide, we're gonna beat our fate. We're gonna be different than what we normally are, and we're going to save our friends, because these are people that we want to see happen. We want to see this goal achieved. I'd really like to see that. Now, I don't think it's going to happen. Actually, I do think it's going to happen. I hope this happens, because I think this would be wonderful writing. It would be a great nod to the past. And I think it'd be a moment of tears. And, you know, Usopp would be ecstatic to see that again. Frankie and Jinbei would be humbled to see such a mythological creature in front of them. And we know these things exist too. So it's not out of the question this could happen. But I want to see what y'all think about this. If y'all would like to see this happen, if y'all think this could happen, or if y'all would just say, nah, I don't want to see the Sunny's Klabautermann. That would be too scary for me.